good people of YouTube, All About Nat is back with another video, and yes, the old hair has gone again. Basically what happened was we had a heat wave, and when I say we had a heat wave, technically it's summer, and I always think about this. Well, why do we call it a heat wave? It's summer, it should be really bloody hot. But obviously if you're from the UK, you know we don't kind of really get regular 30 plus degrees weather, and a couple of weeks ago we had just that. And I was getting so fed up with my hair, kind of having to use a million clips to put it up, and it was just becoming a pain in the bum. So I just thought, you know what, get rid of it. I will be bleaching it again, and we'll go through the process of growing it out, cutting it off, growing it out, cutting it off. So there you go. That is the story of the hair. But the story of the video is what's changed in the past, I'm going to say 4 years, because that is sort of when I started the channel, actually started uploading videos in 2018. What has changed for me in my sort of shopping habits. So I wanted to ask you, have your shopping habits changed in the last 4 years? For me, they have massively. And in the last 4 years they've changed, but also they've changed in the last 25 years. So I've been into streetwear, into trainers for the last 25 years. Since, actually maybe longer than 25 years. Probably since I was 16, I would say. I started buying trainers seriously when I was 16. I'm 44 now, so a long time. I worked various different jobs, and I spent all my money on my, recreation money. Obviously you pay bills and all that kind of thing, and then what's left, recreation, spending on clothes and shoes. Accumulated a lot of trainers. Now we fast forward to 2022, and my shoes have depleted because, as you know, I am saving, I'm selling and saving every penny I get to buy a house on wheels, is how I'm going to call it, a house on wheels, because last time I owned a house, it was a physical house, mortgage, etc, etc. This won't be a mortgage, it will be an outright buying a house on wheels, so without a mortgage, thankfully. So every penny is going towards that. Now I am currently down to 49 pairs of trainers, which is, to the average Joe, is crazy. It's a crazy amount of trainers. To the regular trainer sneakerhead, that is still a good amount of trainers, but not compared to a lot of people. I don't actually know how many I had, at the start. I didn't count them. I probably should have counted them really, but yeah, I don't actually know what the total was before I started selling. But yeah, we're down to 49. I'm probably going to try and get it down to 25 to 30. That's the aim. I'm going to be keeping, this is as of today in my thoughts, I'm going to be keeping my Be True to Your Skull Dunks. Obviously Dunks are my favourite shoes, always have been. And my original first lot of Dunks that I have kept, I will be keeping because they've got sentimental value to me. And then I will be keeping my Unions, my Union Jordan 4s, and possibly my Off-White 90s. I don't know. The definite is the Union 4s and the Be Trues and the first Dunks that I bought. But everything else, it depends how I am going with the money and the clothes that I'm selling and stuff like that. I am actually, just while we're on the subject of that, I am selling a lot of my Supreme decks. So if you are after some Supreme decks, please get in touch with me on my Instagram, Peak Design Creations. Please get in touch with me. I will be selling some Supreme hoodies. I've still got some of those to go, and the Supreme decks. They won't be resold, they'll be going for retail. So if you want to pick up some, ideally if you're in the UK, obviously shipping wise it'll be a lot better. So if you are wanting any of those, then please do DM me. But the way, aside from saving for the camper van, I have changed in the way I'm buying, because I'm not one of these people, right, just trying to explain this. I'm not one of these people that go, oh, it's all about experiences in life, material things don't matter. You've got to spend your money on experiences and spending time with your loved ones and making memories. I am not one of those preachers who preach that. However, I have definitely, so here you have the preacher of all, it's all about experiences, it's all about making memories, forget material things. So here you have that. Here you have material things or life, blah blah blah. I would say I have gone from sort of there in the middle, maybe even like, you know, here, I've come to sort of here. So I'm not making memories 100%. I would say I am 60%, yeah, 60 to 70% on experiences and being happy with less stuff. That's where I'm at. Because I will always be a shopper. I love stuff. I love gadgets. I love trainers. I love clothes. I do. But the amount of stuff that I had, so in 2018 where I was still buying and collecting and I was loving trainers, and by this time, July 2018, I would have probably accumulated 12 to 14 pairs of trainers. This time, 2022, I've bought one pair of trainers this year. Am I happier? Am I just as happy? Or am I less happy than when I was in 2018? I'm happier than I was in 2018. So that just shows you, you know, yeah, you get that rush when you open a new pair of trainers and you're like, oh, absolutely, God, give it to me. You smell it, the new pair of trainers, it's brilliant. Then you put it in the box, then you put it on your shelf, and you're back into that real world of, I hate my job, or I've had an argument with my partner, or, you know, just general. And we've heard these stories before. We've heard that, oh, it doesn't make you happy. Stuff is beautiful. And I don't want to get rid of every single pair of trainers, because I still love them. I still love looking at them. But I am happier now because I've got this goal. I want to move out of this house into my own home. I want to go up to Scotland, my favourite place on earth, the Isle of Skye, travel a bit around Scotland. The Cairngorms is somewhere I plan on going. And living a very simple life, while still running my business, still, you know, hoping that my business will help me to live quite simply up there. So I would probably be the happiest in that way with less items. So I haven't really thought about it until I've just said it then. 2018, when my shopping habits were probably at their highest, I bought loads of trainers that year, as I did in 2019, 2020, 2021. Until I decided at the beginning of this year that I was going to change things. and I feel really good, and I feel, you know, I've got this goal and I feel at my happiest, and I've got less stuff in my room. I've got less stuff in, you know, storage. I've just got less stuff. I don't feel lighter. I don't sort of feel, oh, this is satisfying. I don't necessarily feel that. Like some people say, oh, it's so satisfying to get rid of stuff. It's satisfying to see the savings grow because I want to get this to this end goal. My shopping habits have changed because I want to change my life. If I won a load of money tomorrow and I could get what I wanted like that, would my shopping habits still be in that realm? Probably, because I still won't have the room to sort of collect stuff. I might be a little bit more free and not so much on a tight budget, but probably not, because at the end of the day we've only got 2 feet, our left foot, our right foot, and we can only wear one pair of shoes at a time. And really, it's a nice feeling to cut back. Really, it's a nice feeling to cut back. It's a nice feeling to spend money in another area, because, you know, I might get to a point where I've kitted out, you know, the van, and I want to upgrade the van, and hopefully my business will still bring in a steady income where I might not necessarily be able to save tons, but maybe I could save a little bit to upgrade the van, you know. Also, I also think it's changed in because I'm older. I've, you know, only by 4 years, obviously. But as you get older, your priorities do change. You know, when I was 16, I didn't have any bills. I'd got my first job and I was making money, and it was great. And it was just like, yes, it can all go on these fun things. As you get older, you've got bills to pay, and things do change, you know. I'm less materialistic in that sense, definitely. There's only a certain amount of clothes you can wear, you know. And at the moment, because I'm working all the time, I just wear the same things. I'm living in these trainers, in these ACGs, these mountain flies. I'm living in these. And, you know, I rarely wear my dunks. So things change, I think. And by the way, I'm not saying what I'm doing now is the right thing to do. Not by any means. It's just what I'm doing. But I want to ask you, has your shopping habits changed? Oh, by the way, also with Supreme, I've not bought anything. Not bought anything this year. I think I bought one item last year. You know, things have changed in that sense as well. I'm really not that bothered about modern day Supreme. I will obviously wear and keep a few items. You move on, your tastes change, and everything changes. But you, if anybody knows where that line is from a song, comment down below. Everything changes but you. There you go. There's another clue. So yeah, please comment down below if you know that song. But anyway, that is how I've changed. That is how my shopping habits have changed. How has yours changed? Please, please. Is that, oh, Reggie's back. I thought he died actually, but he's back. Hey, Reg. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all your support and all about that. We'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.